Hello, everyone on YouTube. We are today finishing the World Quarterfinals practice streams. So we still have 2 games to go through, and I liked last game that I did actually because it was different in the way I did it because basically how I how I did it was just so I'm going to I'm going to comment the game, but basically do it as a VOD at the same time, So it's just me just looking at the things, and basically, if I don't like something, I'm gonna point it out. Oh yeah, I'm gonna point it out. Ooh, the game is immediately going in. Okay, so the first game was just comp diff, a massive comp diff. OMG just had better composition, and it was vacuum responses that worked. So we'll see what will happen in the draft in the second game. I do like Morgana for Gorilla. He had a good game on it in the early game, but of course, after a while, he just couldn't do anything. When OMG got their first Baron, the game was pretty much over. Anyway, so first ban is going to be that Alistar. Makes sense every time you're going to ban Alistar Maokai anyway, but it shouldn't be banned on the blue side. That just means that OMG just they know what a meta is, but they don't play it themselves, which kind of sucks. Lulu, okay, interesting ban. Zillion on the other side, again, one of those top 3 contested first picks. And instead of banning it, you could have just let 2 open, and then wait. If you wait for the last one, the Maokai, if OMG do ban it, and if they don't, well, then OMG has to make a choice between Maokai and Zillion. Zillion was probably better, though, so yeah. Thresh ban on the other side is going to be that Irelia that really caused harm in the first game for save, which basically had a non-game after 15 minutes. And the Thresh is just, comfort pick. Forcing maybe Gorilla to go back to that Morgana. We'll see how it'll go, but it's probably going to be in the first 3 picks, the supports for Najin. Lee Sin ban. Okay. So Maokai is open, so is Ryze. So you can have just the top lane matchup already picked with the Ryze and the Maokai on the other side for Najin. So Maokai doesn't scale as well as, of course, a Ryze, but the thing is, you still have the Twisted Advance for a point-and-click massive CC, so it doesn't... It's in the same vein between the two, and you still deal a lot of damage as Maokai. If you are, even in the game, going into a team fight with your, I was about to say Slicing Maelstrom, but no, it's Vengeful Maelstrom, yeah, you're still going to have a fine time, and the damage that you're going to deal is massive, and you're tanky, so, yeah. But yeah, Ryze first pick. We've seen that often right now at the World Championship, especially in the quarterfinals. Samsung White have picked it a lot. And we know all about Samsung White. So, Najin, going to continue with that first pick, Zed. That really didn't work in the first game, but they still believe. Win rate is now negative for Zed, by the way. And alongside that, you're picking another AD in the jungle with that Kha'Zix. So you are already on a timer pretty much, because then the other team just picks Ninja Tabis and you're good. You're done. You're done. They pick Ninja Tabi. They're going to pick the Ari again against the Zed. And you're going to just fall into against the Zhonya's, or, very quick Zhonya's, or at least Seeker's Arm Guard. Because right here, what would you want to take anyway, other than the Seeker's Arm Guard and the Ninja Tabis? You want to go with those Sorks? You want to go with those Mercs? Really? I don't know about that. Even if there's Morgana, even if there's a Corki. Corki deals more true damage right here, not magic damage. Magic damage is just half of his damage, not 80% as it is nowadays. And if it's not even Morgana, you have even less CC to take out with the Merc Tread. So you just go with those Ninja Tabis, really. And yeah, okay. I don't know. They picked the same Kha'Zix. But all that means is just that right now you are in a big need of magic damage, and things like Kennen are not picked at this tournament. He's not strong enough to be picked. I don't know about it, to be honest, in this game. Maybe we could see it. But if they don't, and they go with, like, Maokai, even that is okay, but you would still have not enough magic damage in your composition. You're looking for a big AP threat. That's interesting for OMG right here. What are they going to do? I mean, I just see the Ari more than anything, you know. But apparently, are they going to flex the Rise into the mid lane? Are they actually going to go? Okay, I don't like that. If it's Rengar Jace, I really don't like that with those two last picks. So now you are in the same problem as what Najin has, actually. But your scaling is better because you do have a Rise. And Jace also, the poke that he can do on basically your whole backline is still going to be damn big. Way bigger than whatever Corki can do. So Nidalee, we have seen two different ways to play her in the top lane. Because in the duel of the Chinese team between EDG and Starhorn, sorry, we have seen Nidalee played AP, full AP. It didn't work. She lost the game. But, of course, right here, I guess that's what you're going to have to do, right? Although Trinity is still going to be probably the best build for her. Right now, people are a bit undecided, and they are picking both. We'll see. We'll see how this will go. Of course, I give the comp edge again to OMG. Their threats are more diverse, and I like the Rise much more than in Italy. Early game, yes, you will have more pressure, but then going will be able to just wave clear. You're never going to be able to split push or anything. Your team fighting is very weak. While on the other side, you still have that Janna. So yeah, there is disruption on the side of Najin this time though, with Braum. The fact that you can disengage pretty well, I'm gonna say. You have a high amount of poke. Of course you do. You have that Nidalee Spear. You have the Corki. You have the spikes from Kha'Zix. I don't think this is really what you would want in this composition, though. Yeah, I don't think a poke comp right here is going to ever work against what OMG has put together. It's not that they're tanky or anything. No. It's just they can pick sustain, and then you're not gonna do anything, and they can counter poke as well. The Jace can counter poke on his own against your 3 pokers, and yeah, that's just it. This game is going to be quite long, though. Again, because this is an hour-long exercise, as I can see. I'm not going to look at where the game ends. We're going to go into it blind. It's probably going to be over 40 minutes, though. All right. 3 men in the bot side, looking maybe for just that early ward placement. No, because Gorilla actually has a sweeper. We do have a ward placed from Cool in the bottom bush? In the bottom mid bush? Where is the ward? Is it where he's actually on right now? Looks like it. Because I don't see any icons for wards, but Cool is on cooldown. So double ward placed by the bot lane. Loveling not going to be able to take that one out. So what should be pretty safe. Loveling tries to go, oh, that spear did do a good amount of damage, but again, Loveling should be able to back if he wants to. I don't know if he really does want to. He will. Okay. And now you may even try to look for changing your ward into the sweeper. All wards placed except the one for Goong. And so the ward was placed in mid lane. Just to see movements between the lane. Going is in bot lane again, so OMG looking for some sort of invade, I would say. But they are going to be spotted. Our ward does spot them. What are they going to do? Going just goes in on his own like a Chad, not waiting for anyone else. But I mean, Watch does leave, and Zephyr and Gorilla have already seen this happening, so they are already in top lane. Solo XP for Sun though, and if you're safe, you're now in a situation where you're completely isolated against 4. Maybe they're gonna try actually to dive on wave 3. If they keep it and push it pretty quickly on wave 3, we might have a situation where it's going to be a dive, and Save would not have pounce. He would not have anything other than a flash to get away, and that would not be enough. You don't have any healing. This is going to be hard. But Loveling is not level 2. For some reason, I think Okoing actually got the big Wraith. The white. I think he actually got that. Okay. So Watch does get solo XP, but Save gets nothing on the other side. Now with Going and Loveling actually, with them being seen on going out, Save able just to farm with those long-ranged auto attacks and spears. Javelin toss. And Zephyr just keeping the wave frozen in the middle of it. And so we have vertical jungling, of course. That makes sense whenever you're going into a lane swap, because you want to protect your 2v2. You don't want it to be ever in jeopardy. You wanted to continue farming. Don't care about the top lane at that point, you know. But, Going actually has a nice little amount of gold on him, because 6 CS. So he's not falling behind on CS, even with Save being there and farming, quote unquote. So they were spotted going on towards the tri-bush here. So Save just gets away. Of course, it's lost time. A lot of lost time for Save, and another wave that is completely crashing. And he's going to be forced to back now. Gorilla looks to come down to the bot lane now. And Zephyr is just now hitting the turret. And Rise is going to be able to answer. He's going to TP to answer probably in the top lane now. Or just walk. Or just walk. Okay, Dexter, that doesn't matter at all. This doesn't matter at all. As I said, though, yeah, we might see an AP Nidalee, because there is a Dorn's Ring, right? On that as well. Where you normally see Dorn's Blade, but of course, if you're going for a swap, just get yourself more healing power anyway, you know? Yeah. Good poke onto Goong. He did go with the sword this time instead of going with the Dorn Shield, whereas it's the same bad situation for you as with the Ahri. With the Ahri, he actually chose the Dorn Shield, but this time, even if there's a similar amount of poking, you didn't go with the Dorn Shield. It's kind of weird. TP down bot for going, so he kept it so that now you have Sun, after taking down the bot lane turret, coming on towards the top lane to actually fight against Zephyr, who still didn't back. Whereas you have a pickaxe on the other side for Sun, so he has the advantage. Just item diff right now. Just a pretty big item diff. CS are pretty even across the board, except in mid lane, where Cool has 20 advantage. It's going to be reduced to 15, probably, with that wave. Loveling spotted on the rotation here towards the bottom lane, so that he can do his camp. Oh, Goong is level 6. He's going to probably try to actually do something onto him. No, it looks like he's going towards the bot lane. He's going to try and evade all the vision. And going now in a bad position. The wave is going to push out. So that is going to work for Najin. We'll see what is going to happen now. The missing ping does go through. Will OMG actually go up? Because at one point he will be forced to. He is level 5 now. Goong coming in towards him, but playing respectful. Going. Just losing a bit of HP and Goong just lost a lot of time. And yes, it does give Save the pushing wave towards him. But now that he's alone, Going is going to feel okay to actually push it. Especially with both Loveling and Cool coming on towards the bot side of the map. Cloud also pivoting towards him. You do have a 2v1 situation for Sun, but, well, he will fall behind a bit in CS, but there is a massive wave here crashing for him. So he's going to be able to still be okay. Cloud does get the buff, Watch and Save. We're not going to be able to do anything and just get the scraps. As Loveling gets away. No trophy on him yet, on that Rengar, but those are going to come probably after level 6 anyway. No first blood, nothing really going on. Cloud just going to take a shuriken, and that's it. A single shuriken. And as I said, Going now feeling comfortable to actually push that wave in, and going to back himself out after that. Probably close to a Catalyst Protector. Yes, the Protector. At that point, it was still called Catalyst the Protector. It's in 2016 that they actually did the change to Catalyst Protector. So, Najin are now going to get pincered. This is a 3-on-4 with the damage from OMG. First blood coming through onto Gorilla. He didn't flash away. The ignite and everything falls onto Cool. Cloud, the turn onto him. Now the Shuriken will connect and Goong able to trade the kill. Going now at the reception point. Gonna get him a good amount of damage. Safe jumps in and gets annihilated. The poke will not actually connect onto Goong, and they are able to fly away. Literally, Zephyr flies away. So, a 2-for-1 with the Drake coming over to OMG as well now, since there's not going to be any response available. And OMG, once again in commanding lead. The culling almost finishes Watch. Sun going to be forced to jump. Just E away. Just like that. Relentless Pursuit. A good ability to get away. And Safe's TP was a bit wasted. I think it did use a flash? Not even, no. No flash used. Nothing really used. So, that was just a bad play, I guess. The blue buff is there for, on the side of OMG. Since they already stole one, we'll see how this will go. But once again, so basically this is a bad play for Najin because they just get pincered. So Watch flashes away, takes the whole burst from Going. Loveling takes down Gorilla, and now, yes, Najin now are in a good position to actually try and get that response kill. But then they find themselves again in a pincer, and Save gets destroyed by the damage from Going and Sun. He did try and jump in, but that was not good enough. And Goong forced to just shadow away. Elusive shadow. No, wait. That's not that. That's not that. Elusive shadow is not that. I don't think so. But yeah, Goong forced to shadow away. So now you have a 2,500 gold lead for OMG. That's a very early, big lead. You're at 10 minutes and already having 2,500 feels pretty good. So Cool's assignment now is going to be against Zephyr. Okay, interesting. He's probably just going to rotate back up anyway. As Sun, whenever Sun gets the top turret, they're probably going to rotate back down. You're going to keep Cool in a situation where you want to have him against that Zed. Still, because now, yes, you don't have flash, you don't have exhaust, maybe, but if he jumps in, you're going to have the response anyway with more people probably towards you. And if he goes in anyway, you're probably feeling okay. You have a fully completed Brutalizer. And as I said, the top lane turret will fall. Will OMG try to respond in the bot lane, or will they continue to push it out and just trade? Looks like it's going for the trade. Zephyr barely using his Sheen passive. Nice, we like to see it. No, we don't. Just use your rockets to actually get the damage onto the turrets, please. Do that. Turrets are... I mean, Missile Barrage is worth 20 mana. Just use them to actually get the damage onto that turret. But now, everyone's going to focus down. They're all coming towards there, but so the turret's not just not gonna fall. So it's just a clean trade. Loveling comes in with the ultimate, the dodge from Goong, but he's gonna go straight into a rise. And the Rune Prison is enough to actually get the extra kill onto Goong. And yeah, Rune Prison is just the worst ability in the freaking game. You cannot go against that. It's just so damn bad. Yeah, Rune Prison is just yikes. So now you have 5 men towards. Oh my god, that's a good amount of poke. But going. Actually, the response from Zephyr is also very nice. But that was a massive shock blast from Cool already. And he only has a brutalizer, baby. So you know that it's going to just get worse. The blue buff, once again, invaded for OMG. Why wouldn't they? Since they have the numbers right now. This is a 4-on-4, but you don't have TP from going. You're going to have save that's going to come through. But this is just going to be stolen. Just like that. An easy steal for OMG once again. Who are now in a 3,500 gold lead after that top turret fell. You have both. Okay, you have only. Sorry, Goong in the ball lane. I thought both of them were there, but no, it's fine. Is there a bug on the cooldown of Goong's ultimate? I guess so. Because I can't see the cooldown coming back. That's fine. It's probably just bugged on the spectator. No, it's finally coming back. Wait, what? 12? Why the hell? Anyway. So all that Goong now wants to do is just try and get himself relevant with farm. There is a pickaxe for Cool now. He is going to be big. So San gonna clear the wave. Goong not gonna be able to finish that turret still. They are really desperate to get that one. Just to get themselves just, 1,000 gold would be nice. Okay, TP comes through from safe, but that one's a bit late, isn't it? With Goong not actually going in, and now San gonna actually get ultied. Nice monsoon by Cloud to try and push him towards the turret. But now it's a 5-on-5, full on 5-on-5. First one to fall is going to be saved. Loveling very low. Cloud sacrifices himself. Rune Prison onto Goong. He's gonna be able to jump away. Zephyr takes a bunch of damage and just goes down. The flash in from going. Another Rune Prison maybe. It will come through onto Gorilla. He is going to be able to use the stand behind me and get away. In the end, that's a 1 for 2 once again for OMG. 5 kills to 2. They are now 4,000 gold in the lead. The turret still did not fall for Najin. And you're going to have the Drake as well. Loveling is very low. We're going to have to be a bit careful about that. He does use the shout to give himself more HP. And this is just going to be a second Drake, which will take their lead to 5,000. And so Goong is not on the same page here as Save. Because Save is like, okay, I'm going to complete my TP. We're going to continue. We're going to fall onto this. But the Flash Monsoon was a bit weird from Cloud. And then Rune Prison and just Save goes down from another big burst of damage from going. Loveling able to get away. Cloud does sacrifice himself just to try and get everyone to go out. But Zephyr gets destroyed from the damage of Cool and going. And then, yeah, stand behind me, able to get away with the extra resistances in the flash. Still no Trinity Force for Zephyr. Still no first item completed for Save as well. No first item completed on the whole for Najin, except for Watch, because this item costs only 2,000 gold. But on the other side, Cool has a fully completed Last Whisper alongside Brutalizer and Tier. Okay, finally, Goong is going to be able to get that turret. Or not. Still not. The turret still stands. He's going to have to stay for one extra wave. But if Cool actually stays there to try and defend it, he cannot actually get it. But it looks like he's going to give it up anyway now, Goong. And they're going to focus on the mid lane. But yeah, as I said, now on the other side for OMG, you have a bunch of first item completed. You have going with the Rod of Ages, plus Merc Treads, which... What? Why Merc Treads? But, okay, you also have just that Last Whisper, as I said. You have the Infinity Edge as well. And you have a Ward Stone for Cloud. Going a bit forward, but he does have that tankiness to try and take out the waves anyway. The poke, though, in a situation like this, the amount of poke that Najin can actually give is pretty big. So slowly, OMG is going to get poked out. Loveling standing on the side. That's Shock Blast. Yes, it does connect. Because even if you have the Unbreakable, the Shockwave still deals the damage. But once again, they come in as 5 just to try and get that poke and just get that turret. And Cool going to take a good amount of damage. The spikes come through. The ultimate is used by Going, and that is a very nice amount of damage onto Goong as well. So for now, the siege doesn't really work yet. I like how Save is trying to restrict their positioning with the traps here. Although you can still stand on them, let's be honest. Okay, so Culling will be used alongside the Howling Gale, but it's not going to really do too much. Once again, the siege does not work yet, and Cloud just walks on the traps with his Eye of the Storm. Finally, Goon goes back towards the ball lane just to try and get that wave back towards the turret to try and finish it. Finally. It would be nice to have a turret for you guys, no? Because you're 4,000 gold behind. And once the Drake is coming back, we'll see another fight on that as well. So, an OMG in fights right here. In full fights, as long as there is no poke before the fight, I am giving the edge every day for OMG. And even if there is poke, I would like Cloud to just use his ultimate, you know. And finally, Goong is going to go onto it. Oh, Going actually going to get ultied by Goong, but barely half HP with the Ignite and everything. And now Goong is isolated completely. He's going to try and jump out. Sun going to get jumped up and get down, but Zephyr is going to first go down. The kill goes through for Cool also on the bot lane. Loveling not going to be taken down. Yes, he will with Watch coming in on the turret. That's going to be a double kill. Watch 3-0 and 1 now. That is pretty good alongside 2 turrets. So now the game is almost equalized. You have 2,000 gold as the lead for OMG, which is basically their 2 Drakes with a bit extra. But Cool is going to respawn in the mid lane, getting that turret. And of course, mid lane turret is the most important turret. We have a Lantern for Loveling. So soon to become Pharaoh Flare, of course. Gorilla trying to get down. You won't get it. He will not get it with the Winter's Bite. You have a massive CS lead for Zephyr. You also have a 15 CS lead for Goong and a 20 CS lead for Watch now. As we've seen just Loveling hang out on the side, you know, while all the poke was coming through on towards the turret. But now Watch actually going to get rune prisoned. He's going to be taken down to less than 300 HP. But Gorilla is there to help Watch get away. And he will. Of course, though, as I said, OMG is still the scarier team of the 2 right here. In any position. Another rune prison on to save. And that's half HP right there. But of course, going to be able to sustain back up normally, because you are Nidalee. Nidalee is the poke anti-poke champion. And, yep, okay. Just as I said that, both Goong and Save get another big burst. But it's just because the healing is not really that big. You know, right now for Save, it's only level 3. Because you want to go with, of course, the... You would want to go with the heal as the second max, not the first. The pounce is going to be the last max anyway, of course. Okay, Watch is going to get jumped on. He's going to be able to ultimate out, but Loveling sticks onto him, and then the Bola Strike gets a second kill, and the third comes through. Cool gets the third kill, and that's 2-0 and 5 for him. 3-0 and 4 for Going. The solo lane's really showing up right now for OMG. And yeah, this is an interesting situation. We are already on the tier 3. There's only 2 members standing for Najin, but they will be able to keep that turret alive. there are the solo lanes, so if you can still get poked out if it actually connects. But the consolation prize for OMG after that turret will be another Drake. That's going to be their third, and that is going to be a 6,500 gold lead now, which is massive, actually. At 22 minutes is still a pretty big one. You have Manamune and Last Whisper alongside that Brutalizer now for cool. Okay, on the other side, you're basically missing a full item for Goong. This is massive. Still 30 CS down, though, for cool, but okay. Monsoon going to be used just so that the creeps don't stay under turrets. Interesting use of the Monsoon. Oh my god, that poke. Interesting use of the Monsoon. But, okay. I mean, it's fine, because, yeah, you were able to protect that turret. So, I won't say anything about it. The cooldown of Monsoon is about 2 minutes. But everyone is coming back, and you don't have San to protect the turret this time, but you do have a Rise. And he will just get in front and use all of his spells, and that's just that. Unbreakable, not going to be used to actually stop anything this time, and he's going to continue going through, but save dodges. And he does have a blue buff, so the healing that he's going to be able to have is going to be pretty good. Ooh, Cloud going to take that spear. Cool, a bit isolated on that one. Goong going to jump in with the flash and going to try and get that kill, but it will not happen. But yes, it will. The damage of the ultimate is going to be enough, but that trade was incredible from Cool. He could have survived, actually, if he flashed out and then jumped back in, because the shuriken would not have connected. But finally, the mid lane turret is going to fall. Loveling actually going to jump on to save the Howling Gale onto 3 from Cloud. Watch not going to be able to get the kill onto Loveling. Flash in from San. Zephyr going to be isolated with the Rune Prison, and that's a double kill for San, who is finally showing up, I would say, because he has had a pretty bad time on the group stage. He really... I didn't like his games against basically Reckless. Reckless was better than him. Okay, even back then, Reckless was better than him. And he obviously still is now, because Sun is not playing anymore, but he is. So going at level 13. Has Rune Prison at level 5. Weird to go Rune Prison second, but okay. I don't know. I would have preferred the other one for the wave clear. Because right here, you basically needed that. If you had that wave clear here, you would have actually been able to support and defend that turret. But look at that. So Loveling jumps in with the Boulder Strike, able to get just a massive 3-man Howling Gale here for Cloud. Loveling able to flash away, and Watch does not get that extra kill. Gorilla stays alive, and Cloud flashes away at the same time as the Valkyrie comes through. Just a quick double kill for San again. He's 4-1 and 7 right now. His CS advantage is... so the CS advantage for Zephyr has shortened a bit, and he is now on 2 items plus a Vamp Scepter. On the other side, Zephyr with those goddamn Sork shoes. Oh my god. You go with Sork shoes against triple AD anyway. My god, the poke that you're going to receive is going to be massive, and you're not going to like it. Goong also taking a pretty big amount of poke. And Watch, oh my god, I was half of his HP in one strike. Yep, okay. Can you try and get those turrets? I don't know, we'll see. If poke lands, yes. But that's just if the poke of Cool lands. And yeah, that's your only poke, really. It's just Cool. Because then going is upfront damage. You just really have to go in there. Okay, Loveling going to jump in onto wards. Gorilla going to have the full stacks again of his passive. But that was ultimately used for Loveling. And, oh yes, Watch did leap away. And good amount of poke onto Zephyr. It did connect. You saw the blinking red, so it did connect. Save, gonna get Rune Prisoned. But that's gonna be it. Okay, another big strike. And Watch is gonna get towards... It's gonna get a bit too much up front, but now Cloud is gonna basically save him. That was a bit weird, but okay. I think Cloud wanted to get up in front of the Nidley, but he didn't do it, unfortunately. So, of course, the thing is, Save does not have unlimited mana. So if actually, if OMG stayed for like 2 more waves, there was no more healing to come through. But of course, that would have been an extra minute, and after that, the Drake would have been here. So you don't really want to stay that much. All right, this is an interesting game to say the least. They're basically playing sieges. Just they're playing Besiege. Have you ever seen the game? They're playing Besiege. That's all they're doing right now. They're playing Besiege. All right, and just they're playing for their poke. They're playing for the siege, and I'm okay with that. They don't do it wrong. In terms of items now, you have Goong with a second completed item, but you do have the man immune now. Muramana, sorry. Muramana, man immune? Whatever, one or the other. You have the completed form of the item now, of the tier item for cool. Yup, okay. That is a nice amount of poke. Loveling gonna try and get in there, but the pink ward is gonna be thrown in the mix. There's 3 pink wards right here. So see, those missile barrage don't deal enough damage yet. He's going with the Bloodthirster second. Zephyr. Yeah, okay. Gonna get onto the Howling Gale as well. That's interesting. Monsoon is still there. The 4th Drake is gonna be taken for OMG. Watch able to flash away. And the lines are drawn. Cloud is pretty low. Culling is going to come through. Gorilla is going to block it all, but still takes a good amount of damage. Yomes was used. Okay, Iron Solari was used. Gorilla going to get jumped on by Loveling. Forced to flash away. The Howling Gale does connect. Zephyr is going to be isolated. The Valkyrie is pretty bad and forced to flash out. Cool going to try and get in there. Not going to get here. Not going to get it. Goong gets slowed by the ball strike. He's going to isolate going. He's going to go down going. The heal will not be enough, and that's a trade that Goong is going to be happy with because he is able to get a shutdown on going. Flash in from San. Save. If he has another pounce, maybe he can jump away. Yep, because Cloud is actually waiting on the side, so that was a very nice play by Cloud to force him to continue on the bottom. Nice play from Cloud. So yeah, that's a 3rd kill onto that Nidley. 6-1 and 7 for Sun. 3-1 and 7, 3-1 and 5, 3-1 and 5, 0-2 and 12. Some very good scores for that OMG team. I don't understand the Banshees. I don't know, man. I don't really understand that. So, Zephyr finally going to be able to get a blue buff. I mean, he is the Corky. I would have preferred that on the Nidley, but Nidley was dead anyway. So, let us, at least let someone get it. I understand. Black Cleaver completed for cool now. I don't really like that for you, you know. I don't really like that for cool because it's weird. It's a weird item here to take like that because, I mean, why the Iron Solari? Iron Solari was used. What the hell, man? Okay. For a single Baron poke, can't you just wait and heal it back up? Oh my god. No, I have to use the Solari. Okay. This is dumb. Some things that they do are really weird. So we have 3 items onto Sun. He only has 40% crit, so I don't really like having it. Okay, save is going to be decimated. And even if it's Cloud that gets the kill, you do have 2 assists. Okay, Loveling going to jump in the middle of everyone. The ball strike connects onto Goong. Going on the side as well. Zephyr going to be taken down 100% from the damage from going. Flash in. Watch will not actually get rooted because he went into the ultimate right before. Sun isolated, but not going to be enough damage, of course, with the ultimate. And he can heal it back up anyway because of Bloodthirster. But as I wanted to say, so Sun only has only has 40% crit chance. I mean, actually 50, right? Because at that point, every item gave 25 basically crit. So I think he has 50, which is damn nice still. But is it enough to actually give you? Well, I mean, yes, because the 250% effect for that. Yeah, no. Since the IE was 250% crits instead of 200. I mean, 220 now basically. Yeah, it's much better. So of course. And so will Watch actually get it? He does! He steals the Baron. I never thought he would have. I never thought he would have stolen that Baron, but he does. He jumps in and actually steals it. So now Najin will be able to actually stall that game a bit longer because of the Baron. And the thing is, you have taken down the inhibitor in the mid lane. So what I want Najin to do is just wait in the mid lane, get those waves. Just they're gonna be fed to you anyway. Get the waves. Just because you're gonna like them. And so what I like here in this play here though, you have the Bolo Strike that can sound too good. So Going comes in from the side, and Zephyr gets completely just isolated, decimated. And then yeah, a bit comical here with the flash that doesn't work. It was a bit comical. Oh, save does get connected by a shock blast that didn't actually deal that much damage, which is weird. I was waiting a bit more damage. Man, I would have more liked Yomu's again for cool. Okay. Of course, OMG are still in 100% the winning position right now. It's oh my god, a poke onto 4. Cool. No, I mean he did get poked out himself, but that didn't deal that much. I don't like the red elixir for Zephyr as well. He's hindering himself from progress even more. He's never gonna get to 3 items. He's never gonna get to 3 items. It's crazy. Going is massive. Just saying. I've never seen really a Rise except Lep. I've never seen a Rise do bad in this tournament. It's crazy. Rise was the Xayah of the time. So what I mean by that is, if you don't know, I've heard about that thing. Xayah is the champion that you cannot look bad on. Lethality Xayah is the champ you cannot look bad on. I have a feeling that basically Rise is the same at this position. It's the champ that you cannot look bad on. Is it the best champ for the job? I mean, at that point, it probably was as well, because it was just so easy to play, right? All you had to do was half positioning and then just roll your head on the keyboard. So maybe it was just easy as hell as well to play. Is Lethality Xayah easy to play? Hell yeah, it is. Hell yeah. It's the same thing. Just have your positioning be good and then you win the game. I mean, no, you can stall the game for another 15 minutes. That's the thing. This one cannot stall the game for sure, but you know who can? Ziggs. Ziggs can stall the game. Okay, San actually going to get ignited. The Shuriken will not connect. He's going to be able to stay alive. That Solari was a bit late. San's going to be able to sustain it all back up. Anyway, he does have an extra BF sword now. And the only thing that Zephyr was able to get was a pickaxe. Congrats. Congrats with that pickaxe. Wow. You're still so far away from the eye edge. It's crazy. And at that point, eye edge will only give you 40% crit. Or 35. I don't know. It's between these two numbers. But you know what? I would have preferred a Black Cleaver onto San, actually. Because you get the Black Cleaver, you prep for Cool to actually deal that extra bit of damage. Because Cool cannot actually prep it for you. You're only going to get like 1 stack of the Black Cleaver out. Max 2. Mercurial Scimitar for Sun. So at that point, it was built out of a fucking BF sword. What? Cloud is a bit all alone. I don't really know what he's doing here, just for a ward. Just for a ward, it's a bit weird. So yeah, 15,000 gold lead at 37 minutes. Feels pretty insurmountable. And it is. It is unsurmountable. You're now level 17 for Going. Level 17 for Sun. And Cool's only 16 because he had the job of just staying in the mid lane and poke. Does it work? Not really. He does miss quite a bit. So the inhibitor did respawn in the mid lane. The Baron is back here in 2 minutes. And this time, of course, don't let it be stolen, OMG. Just don't. Frozen Heart for Going. Extra bit of tankiness. AD tankiness, I'm going to say this time. So that's pretty nice. And of course, mana. Yeah. You didn't have any tank item for mana, and you still don't. You still don't. It's crazy how much Going doesn't take damage. Okay, Cloud does, though. You do have to be careful about that, because he's still only the support. And he doesn't have any steroids for healing or shielding power, just one little charm. What's the name of this item again? It's not Fairy Charm, that's the mana regen item. Idol, right? Forbidden Idol, I think, is the name of this. Oof. Oof. Amount of damage on that. Oof. I'm sorry right now, we're in a lull state, and I don't have much to talk about in lull states myself. You know, I'm not in a duo cast or anything, so I cannot do the Korean lull state, you know, the LCK lull state. That doesn't work. I'm just here on my own, just. So now Jin are gonna try and get that vision on. Are they actually gonna just start it? Because everyone is there for Najin, for OMG, sorry. Yeah, they're missing their Lucian, but I don't know about this play. Everyone's going to be forced towards the back of the pit, and if Going gets in there, the Baron is secured, so now it's just run. Now it's just everyone run. And they actually do get away. 4 members survive with the Baron for Najin. That is incredible. How are they even able to do this? They actually just stole a Baron from under their nose. I don't even think you should get that in here, boys. You should not. You're just giving away free gold in the mid lane now. So, OMG, misplays in the late game right now. This is bad. You gave away a lot of free gold. Zephyr now has a Last Whisper. We're looking for a GA for Goong, apparently. But see, this Zed actually had farm. He actually farmed up. Loveling didn't even smite, I think, in the Baron pit, by the way. Whoopsies. Lovely good ult on a ward. That's an oopsie. Okay, that spear will not connect. But how crazy is that, though? They're going to get their 6th Drake. OMG is. But I still actually feel like, yeah, Najin actually just... They're chilling right now since just OMG is giving them waves. It's giving them waves to stall the game. Do they have the late game? Of course they don't. So it doesn't matter as much. But it's still interesting to see this happening. That OMG has such bad control of what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. I'm saying this because, like, why would you want to take that? Why would you want to take that inhibitor right now? Are you gonna push for the end when they have Baron? You're not. See, that's the thing. Sorry about all those sniffles. It's just that when I talk a lot in English, my nose tends to just completely get full for some reason. I don't know why. I'm not sick. I'm not. I'm never sick. OMG spotted. But watch. Bowler Strike does connect. The slow as well. Randuin will be thrown in there. But that's just it. And once again, extra wave in the mid lane given away to Najin. Going, not going to be able to get the kill onto Zephyr. The Seraphs is weird, but the turret will fall. The turret in the top lane will fall. And again, why would you want to take that inhibitor right now? Wait an extra 2 minutes. Wait for the Baron to run off. You're just going to give them free waves again. That's what has happened in the mid lane, and now they're doing it in the top lane as well. 8 extra waves of inhibitor creeps just given away. Are they going to rotate towards the bot lane? Look at the wave in the bot lane. They're going to at least get 2 waves. 2 free waves in there. Maybe even 3. Watch does get jumped on again by Loveling, but the kill will not come through. Zephyr flushes away. Gorilla here to shield the damage. And this game can be really long still. Just saying. This game can last for another damn 20 minutes. And OMG are accustomed to that fact. Because they did play a 72-minute game against Fnatic. And you do know the game that it is. You know, the one with Cyanide trying to get in at the end with Elise. 1 hit away from finishing the game. That's great. Don't you love it? If Sork Elixir was a thing back then, I hope they actually had one. Else I would have just... Oh my god. So yeah, now, as said, Sun does get the bot lane wave now. Yeah, great. How many waves is it going to take, and how much gold can Najin actually get? Gold and XP. So Zephyr gets level 16. Gung is level 17. Everyone is 17, except Gorilla with 15, of course. You have Cloud with 15 now, but yeah. So a good amount of XP got given, and gold, of course, as well, towards OMG. And they don't even keep it up in the bot lane. They don't even continue going towards the bot lane. The wave is still neutral. Isn't it? Isn't the wave neutral? Is it pushing even towards OMG? It looks like it is. It is pushing towards OMG, isn't it? Wow. You fucked up. Because if you are taking the 2 inhibs and you are trying to look for something, it would be that bot lane turret. That's it. And then try to get all 3 inhibs, then go towards that Baron and end the game. With all the power of the inhibs. And the power of your composition right now that you have and everything, because you have so much damage. It's crazy. But yeah, they're not. They're playing towards that mid lane. Yeah, the inhib respawned. It took so long for them that the inhib respawned a second time. So many traps. Those traps deal barely any damage as well. Okay. You have a BF sword, an extra BF sword for Zephyr now. He's not close to Son at all. But once again, they're just going to take the inhib. If you look for the Baron right after, fine. In 45 seconds. Can Najin get out of the base? That's now the thing that you have to think about. Can Najin get out of the base? With their 2 inhibs down and everything. Can they get out? I don't know, man. But as you can see... Okay, so they're going to tank it? What the hell is going on? This is a sloppy late game. Once again, the ball wave is completely pushing towards OMG. So they're losing a lot of time in the ball lane again. They have both inhibs. You had a minute to play with before the Baron. While Watch is going to take a big bunch of damage and going to be taken down finally. Loveling in position to respond to that one. Gorilla will also go down when finally Looks like this game is coming to a close, though. We have 60 seconds in the timers. Goong. What the hell was that? Flash in from San. And that's going to be the whole house going down for Najin. Okay. Well, it took an overextension by Najin White Shield to actually give OMG their second point in this game, in this series. Like, seriously, that was just OMG. That was just Najin going out of their base with no real reason. Why are you going out? I think they were done and just were like, okay, we're going to do that last Hail Mary play. If it works out, good. If it doesn't, and it probably will not, well, just screw it. We tried something. No, you barely did. You barely did. Well, anyway, here's game 3. We're jumping right into it. I don't fucking care. This game was just, oh my god. Oh, should you be shocked when you see your performance here? Because your comps suck. That's 2 compositions in a row where you cannot do anything. At all stages of the game, you're going to be behind. Well, anyway, let's get to 4 minutes in. Once again, it looks like a long game, because now we're in 10 minutes, for fuck's sake. God damn it, man. And why are we having 40-minute games? They're not even bangers, they suck. The games are bad. Oh my god. Okay, Irelia, first ban for Najin. Zillion. Please, Najin. Please don't pick Zed. Don't pick Zed, please. Goong is not good on the champ. And the champ is not good in himself. He's not. Zillion Astar. And then just Irelia Lucian. So basically, what is happening here is that Najin is like, oh, we got destroyed by those champs. Let's take them away. This is just reactional bans. There's no real pre-planning there. It's just reactions. Like, oh no, bad things happened. What are we gonna do? Pick Lee Sin first. What? Oh my god. I do not understand that. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm completely dying over here. What the hell, dude? Why? Why do you pick Lee Sin first? It's an even worse offense to do it in 2014 than to do it in 2022. Oh my god. And people still do it in 2022 too, you know? Oh my god. There's Ryzen Maokai open. Oh, I don't understand this. Your comp makes no sense. Oh my god. So on the other side, Rise Core Key. Fine. That's fine. You pick yourself a scaling top laner alongside a pretty early game oriented champion, early to mid, but still has good damage in the late game if it actually can get even in the game. Can still scale very well as long as you're not picking a Bloodthirster second. Why? Kha'Zix, another pick for them. Okay. Well, I mean, Ari, maybe, for OMG. I don't like the Syndra blind. You want to keep that for last if you really want to do that. A Syndra, just seeing what there is in the comp. Janna instead. There you go. So you're keeping the mid lane for last. That's fine. OMG actually, you know, their champ select pre-plan is okay, it looks like. They actually think about what is going on in the game. Whereas on the other side, they're like, okay, we're going to pick Comfort. We're going to pick Comfort. Oh, and a Maokai. Oh, right, it's strong. Let's take it, finally. You know, let's finally take that Maokai. I don't know why we didn't do it in game 2. Oh, I don't know either. Oh, why? You want to go with the poke comp? Right. Have fun with that. When you're playing with a Z, you want to go with a Pocomp. Right. Because the Z can do a lot in this to help. Orion and Nami. Okay. I mean, they went more standard. Najin for sure. They went a lot more standard. And I mean, the comp is better. But holy hell, do they. Are they having no early game? Because they really don't. So I did talk about the Ari. But yeah, they have no early game presence. I don't like that. I really don't like that. This feels bad. Don't do it. Even if I know that you win the game, don't do it. I hate having a jungle and A and mid at the same damage profile. I hate it. Oh my god. But at least in this composition, Zed is going to be able to actually impact the game in some way. You know? In some way. Not massive ways, but some way. So you're not hearing that, by the way. I don't know about that. They're talking about split pushing in this game. Yeah, you can do it. You can do a 1-3-1 with both Ryze and Zed. And there's no real response. You know, yes, they're going to be able to clear the waves, but at some point you're going to get overtaken in the sides. Yeah, for sure. For sure, you're going to be overtaken in the sides. But I don't know about that. See, you just talked about the 1-3-1, and I just did before that. Anyway, so you couldn't hear that because I did put the audio desktop at infinite, minus infinite. Because I can. Alright. So, game 3. Standard start, it looks like, for OMG this time. I'm sorry, I'm not looking at it right now. Sorry. Hmm. Anyway, let's look into this game now. Finally, I'm sorry. I wanted to look a bit at the rest here. And so, yeah, okay. So, OMG again, look for a lane swap. Alright, sure. I don't know, man. It's weird every time. You don't have a bad 2v2 as well, OMG. You don't. I understand that going against sustain with Nami is a bit worse than, not. Than not having than the not sustain that you have. You do have a shield, but you don't have the actual sustain damage, sustain healing that you do with Nami. Sure. But I guess what you want is not trade with with the Spell Thieves Edge. Maybe. Okay, save. Looks like. Oh no, Howling Gale. Save is just completely isolated, and the first kill goes to go going. He tried to TP out, and there was a Howling Gale. Oh, that was sad. Okay, and now Gorilla's all alone here. And you have no TP from save. God damn it, man. That was dumb but funny. Welcome to the quarterfinals of Worlds, by the way. This World was really a one-man show, to be honest. One-team show, sorry. It was just the Samsung White show, and that's it. Seriously, oh my god. Samsung White were so ahead of the curve. It's crazy. Because, seriously, I'm not giving the light of day to this OMG team right now against Samsung. At all. Samsung Blue, maybe. But Samsung White, never. He missed the shadow. He missed the E. How do you miss the E? Okay. The shadow didn't actually do the E as it needed to. Fucking weird. Gorilla. He did see that ward being placed down. We're in prison, but that's it. So San staying on a one-on-one against Save. He does have the sapling Save normally to do things. Going is going to be isolated actually, and Zephyr. The Gorilla autos! Are you kidding me, Gorilla? It's not bad to have a kill on the support early game, but okay. So Save gonna jump onto San, but he's able to Valkyrie away. He didn't get the cannon save, unfortunately. Would have been nice for him. But so he's able to hold his own in the top lane. More than hold his own, actually. He's able to win, even, I would say. Even if he doesn't have the CS, because, range disadvantage. But getting a good trade like this will give you confidence. Even if there's no offensive summoner, unfortunately, no heal, just a flash, but yeah, doesn't really work. Save did throw the wave under turret, and we'll just back away, and I cannot hear myself anymore, because the fucking headset fell off the mic. Come on. There you go. Alright. So Gung went back without actually having the item complete. Kinda sucks. Cruel probably has a brutalizer himself. He wants to get it. I don't know if he will. No, he's gonna go. He's gonna go Bilgewater Cutlass. What am I talking about? They all go Bilgewater Cutlass first, right? Because brutalizer doesn't give you more offensive power early, right? What I'm saying is, yes, it does. It does give you more. God damn it. The hell? Lovely, what the hell? But so again, Clown San and Lovely now in a 3v1 here, trying for a tower dive. But you shouldn't, because now Save has all his spells. If you go for a tower dive against a Maokai, you deserve to lose the tower dive. You just do. Okay, so an amount of damage on the mid lane turret since Big Wave Crash. So an Ignite was just thrown in there. Loveling, flash, and gonna be able to jump away after the flash. That was interesting. Interesting. Because they actually did try to dive, and he deserved to die, as I said. Gorilla coming in, but there is Valkyrie anyway, so I wouldn't feel threatened if I was San. And he dodged the bubble anyway. Not bad. Watch, invading for that red. And he is going to get it. So Najin with a slightly better early game right now. Oh my god, those Moby boots. Ew. Fucking Moby boots on Nami. What the hell, dude? Going TPing back towards the ball line once again. Gorilla only level 3. I mean, the same for Cloud, so okay. Zephyr is level 7. Actually higher than Save. Top laner's got no love. It's crazy. And as I talked about, we're gonna go with the builds with the Cutlass first. Yeah, because they're gonna be able to get autos in to get the healing right. And the active is so good. Can you hear about how it's not the case? Yeah. When you have lane swaps, the game is so boring. I'm sorry, this is really boring. I don't really want to talk about that too much, because, you know... Of course, if I was in an actual duocast or anything like that, I would, of course, try and talk, get stats in. I don't have the stats right now for these two teams. So Dragon's going to be taken by Najin. I'm going to look for the stats, actually. Because I do have them, but I didn't look at them, that's it. Yep. So it's D, Group D for Najin. So as a team... I'm sorry. Okay, flash out. Goong is going to be isolated a bit. The shockwave is good, but the damage is too big. Cool going to be able to get that kill. A good play. Okay, that was nice. But so as a team... Damn, they have low team kills. I'm just looking... So Najin White Shield have 11.8 team kills at the end of the game. So that means that their games are really not bloody, because they were 5-1, so their games are really not bloody. They are also people that really like to take the first turret, and their game are really long as well. Average time in their wins is 34 minutes, and in their loss is 45. They're actually 4-2, by the way. I kind of forgot about that, because they did lose once to Cloud9 as well. They lost once to Alliance and once to Cloud9. We would have had a 3-way tie if Alliance weren't dumbass and lose to fucking Kaboom. Just because they don't know how to fucking build a comp. No, Alliance sucked, man. Alliance fucking sucked. Europe sucked. I mean, in 2014, Europe sucked. They really did. Oh my god, they did. They sucked worse than the rest of the world, when the rest of the world wasn't even good. Anyway. So yeah. So 34 minutes in their wins is actually the lowest average win time for their group, but it's still a very high average game time for this. Rune Prison and Goon gonna be isolated again. Good amount of damage, but this time it's not gonna be enough. But Watch throws him on. What the hell, Watch? Watch throws going onto Goon. He killed him. He killed him. Zephyr gonna trade with San, takes him down very low, and as I said, that's sustain power right there. Gorilla with the extra sustain, forcing them to go back basically, and so that's gonna be a turret for Najin 100%. Watch, forced to flash away, but going and Loveling are not done with this. That's gonna be an extra kill. And so OMG are winning in the skirmishes and the fights, but they're not winning in the bot lane. They're winning in the solo lanes for sure, and jungle. Because Watch just killed Goong. As I said, he just killed him. But yeah, okay. Let me look at the stats again once more. Average goal difference is 6,400 at the end of the game, which is pretty low, actually, but that's because of the 2 losses again. When you look at Kaboom Esports, basically, where they're minus 12,000. Yeah, that's different. Because they did lose all their games except for 1. So, yeah. What else can I really look at in terms of stats? Not really much. I can look for individual stats. So, we can see in the individual stats that the main damage dealer is Goong with the most damage in their team, followed by Zephyr. So basically, if Goong is doing bad, you don't expect them to do too well in the game, actually. And since he's 0-2-1 right now, I don't know about that. That was also because, the group was pretty weak in terms of mid laners. I know how they said, oh, this group is the second best group in terms of mid laners. Hell no! What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? You have Goong, High, and Froggen. And Tinones. Tinones was supposed to be, the best one in the minor regions. It's still the minor regions. But yeah, seriously, though. Froggen. I don't really like Froggen. Sorry. His playstyle is really, really slow and just bad. Okay, yeah. And when you have another carry that is reckless that also likes to scale really high and just doesn't really do much before, let's say, 25 minutes in the game. Back then, anyway, in 2014, 2015, that was the case for Reckless. After that, from 2017 onwards, he really became Reckless, the carry Reckless, But back in 2014, 2015, he was that reliable late game carry. Now he's a reliable carry. No time. He's a reliable carry. I don't know why I'm talking about this right now when we are in Najin White Shield against OMG. But, it's kind of relevant because remember, OMG did face Fnatic twice. So, yeah. And, OMG didn't have the best of stats, if I remember correctly. Champion damage is pretty low. The only one with fine champion damage is actually San with 444 damage per minute. And a damage share of about 25%, I would say. A bit under 25% of the damage share. While all the rest are about 20%. The kick is missed by Watch, completely missed, because of the leap. Najin do have control on the Drake, but I don't know about it too much. In a 5v5, do I really give them the win? Yes, I kind of do. It's gonna depend on the ultimate from Goong, but if everyone stays far from each other, you're not gonna have a team fight. OMG did feel a bit too scared about that, though, and they're not gonna go for it. So the game is even right now. At 17 minutes, the game is even. I also have goal per minute, which is another metric that I kind of like to do to get inside of my stats now. So it's the same thing, pretty much. You have sorry. I'm just trying to see for something. There you go. You have 23% of the goal. Okay, Shockwave going to be used, Cool, and Go Going are going to be taken down pretty low. The first one to fall, though, is going to be saved because of the ultimate. And everyone else escapes. OMG lives and gets an extra kill. They are 1,000 gold in the lead back once again. And Save was not really tanky back for now because he is still, with only a Rod of Ages. So right now he is just a glorified mage more than anything. Turret going to be taken a bit lower, but it's not going to fall completely. There is no Shockwave, so even if that damage is there, it won't really stick. I mean, it will stick. They're going to have to back away, but it's going to take you an extra wave to actually get the turret, which is fine. You have nothing else on the map anyway to do, so it's fine. It's not an issue. I don't know why Cool is here, though. You cannot defend that turret. You should just be in the mid lane to actually get that extra wave here that's coming towards you. Because I feel like you missed about 2 CS on that, which would have been an extra 35 gold, probably. Okay, no, 42 gold, if I'm talking about melees. Okay. So you have a massive CS advantage for Go Going, though. Look at that CS advantage. That is 60 CS, almost. It's really interesting. It's a damn high number, that's to say the least. It's a really high number. But how is the state of the game, really, when we're looking at the game as a whole? How is the game? Well, so Najin have held on pretty well at a fine early game for OMG. Yes, they are 5 kills to 2, but less than 1,000 gold ahead for OMG. You do have an extra turret, of course, but that's because of the mid lane turret, so that one is one that you can't defend for Najin for pretty long, I would say. However, when we look at the CS and just see that massive CS advantage for Go Going, I don't really know about that too much, Because the Maokai is really far behind, and as long as he doesn't get tanky, yeah, that's not good. And that is going to take a while until he actually gets relevant now. Because only a Rod of Ages, yes, the extra stats that you get, the extra tankiness from the passive, is fine, but it's never going to really be enough to justify you being in the game right now. Loveling, isolated against 4 here. He's standing on the other side, but, I mean, they didn't know he was there, so that was fine. He just got a bit of poke with those spikes. Didn't really do much. It's not going to stick. He is 0-0-3, though. Not a kill, but no deaths as well, which is the important stat anyway. You don't give away free gold, by not dying. That's how the game works. Are we looking to another Frozen Heart for Go Going? Looks like it. I don't really know about that. We already have 2 items on Cool. Yeah, he's big. Cool is really big. Sorry, I'm trying to place myself a bit better. There is only 200 gold advantage, actually, for Cool. That's because mage items are more expensive as well. 2 levels up for Cool. He's actually going to go on to save. Yes, he is. The shurikens just thrown in right now. The damage is going to be enough. There is no flash, but the shuriken is enough, and Cool will die. He didn't use his shadow in time, and he just goes down. Huh. Okay. So at least it's traded. Save able to actually give himself a bit of gold, and finally! Guys, those are probably the first Ninja Tabais in the entire tournament. I probably am not even kidding. I have not seen any. Watch with a good play, with a good kick. There is a monsoon, though. Okay, the kill is able to come through. Watch will survive, probably. Why the hell was a barrier used by Goong? I don't really know. I think he thought he had a heal. I think he thought he had a heal. No, you have barrier, Goong. You have barrier. That's your good mid laner, by the way. I kid like a bitch, okay? He's good still. He's better than I'll ever be, let's be honest. Probably. I don't know. His Zed's pretty bad. Just like mine. I'm versatile, though. You know, I play every role. And a lot of things on my roles. Like a lot. No, seriously, I play a lot of things. Wanna give me a Chosena? I fucking play it, baby. OMG have the first move on the Drake this time. Going does have a TP to join this fight, but the first one to use this TP is going to be Save from behind. It was spotted. He does have home guards though. Oh, that was nice. So Cloud actually used the Howling Gale to slow down the other people to come in. So that was very nice from him. Now the Vengeful Maelstrom will keep Save alive. And that will just be that. Now you have the poke coming in from Loveling and Cool on the other side. This is interesting. Loveling only on 300 HP just gets taken down by Command Dissonance. But now Goong gonna be isolated to kill onto Gorilla first. Cool, able to flash away. The shockwave only hits onto Going and San, who are full HP. There's no more mana really onto Goong. He's gonna be Rune Prison and taken down. Wow. Okay, so I don't know what Loveling was doing. He jumped in the middle of everyone with command attack and command dissonance ready for Goong. So he just gets taken down before the fight really starts. Before the big skirmish starts. OMG though, are able to get the mid lane turret and another Drake, so now they are on a 4,000 gold lead. And I like that Howling Gale. So it basically slows Gorilla and Zephyr to ever come into this fight. So Cloud is able to stay pretty safe. Save does take a good amount of damage, but never would go down thanks to that Vengeful Maelstrom anyway. Not then, anyway. But yeah, I don't really understand what Loveling is doing. He's on 300 HP. It was a good response from Goong, though, of course, to get that command attack dissonance in. Gorilla gets destroyed by the damage of Going. I wonder if he went with Rune Prison second again as Max. He probably did. He probably did. Now, do you have some scaling for Najin? Yes, you do this game. You do. You have a Kog'Maw, you have an Orianna. But the thing is, if they fell too far behind in the early game, you would have to wait until 60 minutes in the game to actually have them be relevant. And right now, that's kind of what's happening. Cool is far ahead. I mean, not that far ahead, but far ahead still. You have a Rise that is massive. And a Corki that is soon to get a, I hope, eye edge. Because if you get that massive burst and then an extra auto that does crit, you basically kill someone. Cool is 3 levels up on Watch, and that is just going to be an easy kill right there. Bam! Full combo connects. Cool. Takes down Watch. Lee Sin is really useful. I'm sorry, but he really is, isn't he? I know he won game 1 with it. Loveling won game 1 with the Lee Sin, but it doesn't matter. It does not. It doesn't matter, man. They didn't win the game because of him. They won the game because of mistakes that Najin made in their positioning. So many mistakes in positioning. It just hurt. So they've had the no on the positioning for all that time. And going, gonna be isolated, taken down. The twisted advance from Save and all the damage in the world from Zephyr and Goong. Well, Going is the one that went down. And Goong was able to finish him. Watch takes a bit of damage. There's no eye edge yet. He doesn't have that much damage, Sun, unfortunately. Pushing himself a bit too far forward, maybe. Save not going to go on that. He doesn't have flash anyway right now, so he probably flash twisted advance to actually get going. Rooted. Oh, he denied the... What is he doing? He stopped the undo. I saw it. I saw going with that frozen horn, and he undo it, and now did it again. Weird. Okay, Zephyr's just down. He's dead. That was damage, let's say. But Save able to trade it back, and this one with assists, so the trade is good for Najin. There was no shutdown, unfortunately. Gorilla isolated a bit. Sun gonna deal a good amount of damage, but the bubble will not connect. Watch trying to get Cloud. Oh, Twisted Advance connects onto Sun. He does not have Valkyrie anymore, but the damage, is it high enough? No one helps him, so yes, it is. Goong actually goes under Zonya's. This is a 3-on-4 that OMG will win. Flash in from Loveling to get the kill onto Goong. The leap to get that extra kill. Save is now isolated. 3-on-1. He doesn't have mana anymore. He is slow to going. Gonna go for Gorilla at the same time. The flash will be enough for the Rune Prison to come through. That's a triple kill for Loveling. And that's 4 kills total. Zephyr now is a bit late to the party. He did die before, so that's why. So in the end, if you count everything happening in display, that was a 4 for 2. And if you're only counting from the Corki kill, that's a 4 for 1. And you should only count from the Corki kill, so that's a 4 for 1. Which once again, doesn't bode well for Najin. This is close to be a 3-0. I mean, I like how everyone just didn't even try to defend him. No one tried to defend him. So we have a Last Whisper for Cool now. He is a Big Z, level 16, 3 items. You don't want to go against that. He is 2 levels up on anyone in the Najin team right now. Levels are just up for all of OMG anyway. Except Gorilla. Gorilla's a level up on Cloud. I don't know, man. That's funny. The only one that's ahead is actually the support. Cool is fast enough to actually have his running animation always up. I don't know how, but okay. The Naruto run, yeah. So OMG starting that Drake. The 4th Drake of the game, I think, or 3rd at least. Oh, the Smite is actually 4th in Watch. Able to get that one. That was a very close one, but it did get taken down by Najin this time. So 3rd Drake for Najin. That's a bit what's keeping them closer in gold. Not close, but closer. Because if you think about it, that would be 6,000 extra for OMG. Because you would lose 3k for Najin and win 3k for OMG. So, yeah. Interesting. Goon gonna be gifted that buff, that blue buff. Cool. Level 17. He is an amazingly big Zed. Because for once, a Zed has been able to farm and get free stuff all around the map. He's on 280 CS. He's just Zed. This time he has been able to play Zed. When you're in a pole comp, you cannot play Zed. Here, oh, but you're in a pole comp too. No, you're actually in a front to back team comp. So you can look for your picks before or during the fights, and you can still have something. When you're playing against the mobile carries like what Goong and Zephyr are as well, Yeah, it's pretty easy to actually get a kill on those. IH completed for Sunny. He's looking for that last whisper now as his third item. So good. Someone that didn't actually build Bloodthirster as a fucking useless second item. I'm sorry, really is useless. Really is useless, baby. I'm sorry. Okay, watch. Gonna jump onto going, but barely any damage on that. As I said, though, Zephyr can be a big carry in this game, but he doesn't have the items yet to actually do that. Cloud able to dodge another living artillery. Baron's gonna be started by Najin. Interesting. If OMG collapse on time, this can be deadly. 4,000 on the Baron. Going a bit too far forward. Gonna be isolated. Completely taken down. The Baron is stopped, though. But will Najin come back to it after this good kill taken? Looks like watch is a bit too low for that. Oh, Gorilla isolated. Flash out. Okay. Able to stay alive. Thanks to a flash out, he's able to stay alive. But the Baron, once again, started by Najin. After a good amount of poke again and flash out from Cool. Will they get it? The TP cancelled. They all went out for that, and the Baron actually reset a bit, so going is actually going to be on place for that. Will Loveling get in and steal that one? Gorilla just gets taken down. Another extra quick kill. The Baron is taken by Loveling. Going does not get... Well, does get the extra kill on Tagung. Sorry. That was 4 kills. The Baron... And Watch is just left to rot. He's going to get rooted right before going. And that's just death. Wow. Wow. So that's a full house and a Baron. The Baron was actually completely stolen by Loveling. Just great. Okay, well, that just shows that OMG are just in control of this and should have never lost the series anyway. Even if they lost this game, the series would have always gone to them anyway. That's how I feel. The inhibitor does fall in the mid lane. It's 36 minutes in the game. Fine to take it when you have the Baron. I'm okay with that. If you can finish it in 5-5, that's gonna be cool. Do that. Do that. So just going just rune prisons and kills. And so then flash smite. Flash Smite to get that. Okay. And save, not gonna be able to get a Cloud thanks to a good heal from San. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Shouldn't have hit that. I'm sorry, I'm a bit all over the place because I find this series very boring. This series is extremely boring now. This third game has really got nothing going on. It's just lull state after lull state waiting for objectives that have no meaning anyway. Ugh, god damn it. Now OMG looking to work on that bot lane. Turret. Smite comes through to get the wave down, but another wave is right here. San's a bit scared to get in range though, since Zephyr is still a level 16 Kog'Maw, so that can be a bit scary. That can be a bit scary. Although I hate the build, but what else can you do on Kog'Maw at that point anyway? Are you really going to go with an eye edge? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. But you should probably go with an eye edge. Oh, there's a single creep that stayed alive from the mid lane and came down to the bot lane. And that actually gave a bit of damage over on that turret. That was pretty cool. Again, just a shield. And since there is lifesteal, San's going to be able to stay 100% full HP. And they're going to continue that cycle of waiting for the mid lane wave and then going onto that bot lane turret at the same time. Splitting numbers is what you got to do in this situation for OMG. And you got to sync the waves, but it's a bit harder to sync waves without the empowered Baron minions. From 2015 onwards, you know, it's harder. Save doesn't want to Twisted Advance if actually Sun's able to Valkyrie away in time, you know. He doesn't want to do it, which is understandable. It is 100% understandable. Now the turret will 100% be taken down. Next to follow is going to be that inhibitor. Okay, big damage onto Gorilla. Those rockets do deal damage. Not as much as nowadays, but they do deal a fine amount of damage. But of course, from 2016 onwards, the damage of those is going to be 10 times that. At level 18, yeah, 10 times. I'm barely kidding. Oh my god, the damage of the E of Going is massive. He is level 18, and now Cool jumping in onto everyone. An extra kill on Gorilla. Save also falls. This is going to be 3 kills. A Nexus turret falls. The next one to follow. Zephyr isolated. Flash in. Going gets that extra kill. And Loveling will just go into GA. 2 GA popped, but still everyone stands. OMG. 3 zeros. Najin. The only 3-0 of the quarterfinals, ladies and gentlemen. And one of the only 2 3-0s of the championship. The World Championship 2014. Anyway, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this cast. I know that on the second game I was a bit more... I was a bit done. I was a bit done with it because, yeah, I mean, it's done. It was done. I need a result anyway. But, yeah, okay. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this. And I'll see you guys next time on YouTube. Bye.